and welcome back to our channel. So I'm almost 19 weeks pregnant.
We're 19 weeks pregnant.
We are almost 19 weeks pregnant. So we thought we would do a little bit of a pregnancy update / life update / just general vlog, really, didn't we?
Yeah, so come along with us for the day.
Come along on a James and Carys lockdown. We're still in lockdown vlog.
I know. We're going to start, as always, on our days, taking Mila out for a walk.
We are.
So where is that?
Where is she? I was just thinking
Mila.
I think she ran into the lounge because she thought that we were going to go out and give her one of her buy Mila treats.
There she is.
Oh, you're waiting! Is that what you're waiting for? Well, you're not. You're coming on a walkies. Walkies. Yay! That's a bit more excited than usual.
Let's go on a walk.
You're a sleepy pup in the mornings. This house is a mess.
It is.
Ah! Put your collar on. You're a smart girl, aren't you? Where are you gonna go? So have fun. So we're on our morning walk. We've got hot chocolates, coffees, Greg's breakfast. I've got my Greg's breakfast in my pocket, ready to go. I've never tried a Greg's hot chocolate, so I feel like this year is the year of the taste testing the hot chocolates because ever since I've been pregnant, I'm still not really drinking teas and coffees. I'm just obsessed with hot chocolate. Ooh, that's a different taste.
I was meant to stir it because often the machine
No, it's
ones.
nice.
No?
Really nice. Still goes Costa, then Greg's, then
Really?
Starbucks.
What about the
Yeah,
little
our little
cafe there?
local one comes
That's
second.
Oh, after Costa.
Costa, local,
Bigger, cheapest.
hot choc, Greg's, Starbucks, in case you guys are wondering. And we've come on a gorgeous woodland dog walk.
You're having a lovely walk, aren't we, Carys?
This is the most gorgeous park.
I know,
ever,
I love
ever,
coming here to walk,
ever.
to be fair.
I just
It is
appreciate
beautiful.
it so much, especially this time of year. Like, it's just so gorgeous and the leaves are just turning and we've
Until they go
just...
bare, you know, give it a couple more weeks and all the trees will be completely bare.
Yeah.
That's sad.
We are having a lovely walk.
We are.
We just bumped into the loveliest person.
Yes.
And she had a 5-week-old bub.
Like an actual
Oh
baby,
my
not
gosh.
a bump.
Sorry, yeah, a
Sorry, I
baby.
it sounded like you said bump. I was like, baby?
Bub.
Bub.
5-week-old real life earthside bub. And we socially distancedly talked to her for quite a while just about all things like pregnancy and baby and birth and everything, and it was honestly
It's really lovely talking to her, wasn't
so
it?
nice, wasn't it, James? To just we classic us, we were just asking her so many questions.
Like, we don't have boundaries, which is an issue with people that don't like to kind of talk about their experiences.
Yeah.
We were literally like...
So, when did your husband go in? Were you 4 centimetres dilated?
Yeah.
Were you? How was the birth? Oh, you bled a lot. Why was that?
Literally, but luckily she was really open and she loved sharing, which was so nice. But we do need to be careful.
We do need to be careful because a lot of people won't want to share, and we
Just
kind of just
because-
put people on the spot.
Yeah.
Because we'd be happy
We're
to share,
open.
and we're quite open. We just kind of go for it, and then afterwards we're like, lucky she answered those questions, because she had every right to be like pissed off.
We did say that actually at one point.
We
were
did,
like,
we were
feel
like,
free not to answer
Feel free
any.
not to answer our... we're not interrogating you.
But we were. But it was so lovely. It was honestly so nice to just talk to someone and have a real positive. She obviously gave us the real and honest truth,
of
and you know,
COVID
it's not
births
all
and stuff.
butterflies and rainbows.
No.
But it was someone being really lovely and positive and happy, and just like not putting any pressure on anything in the way that your birth or baby or sleepless nights or any of that goes, because I think there's so much, not even just on social media, but in the world, just that puts pressure on us in so many ways. And I think when it comes to pregnancy,
I do think first-time mums get it quite hard at times and get everyone so opinionated, and I think also advice changes so frequently. I think people are opinionated on what they were told 10 years ago compared to modern, compared to like everyone, you know. So it is tough, I think, often for a first-time mum, with kind of like everyone telling them different things often.
Yeah, absolutely. So I just love that. And now I'm just in a really happy, good mood, and I'm really excited to have a baby and meet our baby.
Oh, not that we weren't excited before.
Oh no, obviously I'm excited every minute of the day, but that's just made me even more excited. I just want to scream.
Mila's excited to play ball.
Yeah, that's all she wants to do.
Oh. She has this ball now that's like overly bouncy.
It's slippy.
And she keeps on dropping it, bless her.
Just slips out of her mouth.
Head a brush.
See ya. So we've just put some bread in for lunch and we are back from our walk.
I like to call it petit pois. Can I push that slightly?
Petit pois. We just thought we'd sit down and do a 19-ish week pregnancy update. Oh, let's look.
I might be really childish and play with my car keys.
Why?
It's fun, isn't it? Because I get bored.
Yeah.
I like a child sitting in the background.
I'm glad you get bored when we're talking about our baby girl. I'm just going to look at how big the baby is at 19 weeks. Just give you guys an update. So baby is the size of a tomato. A heirloom tomato.
That's really quite small, isn't it? Well, how big's a heirloom?
15 centimetres? What tomato is 15 centimetres?
Oh, it's a big bloody tomato. You know, when they compare you to things that you don't really have.
That's a big tomato.
15 centimetres.
Oh, that's still so small.
I got a big head. The width of my head,
That is quite small for a baby. Although she's a little bit bigger than average.
But like you're halfway through and like the baby's about like the width of my head.
What are they when you get to 40 weeks? Let me have a look what they're meant to be.
Bear with us, bear with. Bear with.
Baby size, a pumpkin.
A small pumpkin.
51 centimetres. Oh wow, she's actually got a long way to go. No, that's not the size of a baby, is it?
That seems quite big on the tape measure. I'm sure when they come out they seem tiny.
Yeah, I mean that literally would be like toe
Yeah.
to top of the head.
Like
so
if
I
it was
guess
completely outstretched, which obviously babies usually don't lie like completely flat on their back. They kind of
yeah, exactly. So my bump is getting a lot bigger. I'll give you a little bit of a bump update. I'll just do it now.
A bump date.
A bump date. And I was just chatting to James last night.
We do sometimes talk in the evenings.
There we go. It's getting a bit bigger now.
Yeah.
Quite big. Yes, and we were chatting last night and I was just saying that I felt like at the beginning of my pregnancy, I was like really like, not that I'm not proud of my bump now, but I was like really trying to show my bump off all the time and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so sexy with my bump. And then lately, I've just been like feeling really, I would say within the past week, I've just been like gone the opposite and I feel really like I'm trying to hide it a lot and like I feel not sexy at all with it and stuff like that. And I was really trying to break down like why I felt like that and why I was feeling like that, because it wasn't really like, it wasn't because of the size of the bump and it wasn't because of weight gain, which I know can be really triggering for a lot of people in pregnancy because you do gain weight throughout your pregnancy. It wasn't really that, and so I really couldn't figure out why I was feeling so like suddenly deflated almost by the fact that I had this bump.
And it's strange because
rather than uplifted.
Because you were kind of really proud of your bump early on, but early on it's kind of like, you know, do people realise it's a bump or whatever?
Yeah.
Or a bit of bloat, and then obviously now you're at a size where like the majority of people probably assume you're pregnant.
Yeah.
And yet, yeah, it's strange that you've now gone the opposite. That
way.
you're like you don't want people to see it.
Yeah, and I was like trying to figure out what it was, but I couldn't figure it out. And then James literally like nailed it on the head. James knows me better than everyone.
So when did we have this discussion?
In bed last night. You literally said it so casually, and then I was like thinking all last night and this morning, like that is literally exactly what it is.
Just pearls of wisdom, and I can't even remember it. What did I say?
You said that it was because of like, so with lockdown and everything, I haven't been able to have the active pregnancy that I wanted to have. And so what I basically, when James said that, I was like, I started thinking about that, and then I figured out that it all was based around that really. It was because my body is changing and I wanted to be, I was like really keen to be really in control of the change of my body. So like I wanted to stay really active, I wanted to stay flexible, I wanted to do, and the two main things that I wanted to do was weightlifting and swimming. Those were the two main things that I really wanted to do within my pregnancy. And I think going into the second trimester, I'm feeling bigger, I'm feeling heavier, my hips are hurting, everything feels, and I, you know, when you just feel like unhealthy, you feel unfit, and I wanted to, I started to feel, I think I just felt sort of sad that I hadn't been able to keep up that weightlifting and the swimming and feeling. It's almost like nothing would have changed how I looked. It's not about that I didn't want to gain as much weight or gain as much bump. Nothing to do with how I looked. It was literally, I physically wanted to feel strong in my body. I wanted to feel like I was carrying this baby with strength and with power and with like all of that. And now I just kind of feel like I'm just sort of carrying it and I'm fading away because I'm getting like weaker and I'm getting like, it's harder to bend down and it's harder to do all those kind of things. And I feel like it's taking
less like super mum.
Yeah, I feel like it's taking away from me rather than becoming a part of me. It's like,
that's what I said, didn't I? It's like, it's all mentality, and it's not healthy mentality. You should love yourself no matter what. But I have the mentality as well that I can look identical one day after the other, but then say like I go to the gym, say I went to the gym last night, I'd wake up this morning, I'd look in the mirror, I'd be like, oh yeah, feeling good. Yeah. But then if you don't go to the gym or you have a few days off the gym, you then wake up and you look at yourself and you look identical, and yet you go, oh,
I should have gone to the gym.
So like I feel a bit like that during lockdown, because you can't have that positive mentality. You know, again, you shouldn't rely on this. It's not positive mentality, but it's kind of like you can't help it, and that's probably like you know, you're not feeling like your muscles are being worked. You're not feeling tight. You're not feeling strong, like you said. You're kind of, because obviously the difficulty is with you being pregnant. We did a lot of research, and it's kind of like to do the exercise you're used to, and you're not a big runner, and you're not a big cycler. Like you weightlift, that's kind of your exercise, and that's what
and I was so
should have been doing during pregnancy.
Yeah, exactly. I was so happy weightlifting up until lockdown just recently. I was really happy, like I knew my body, I knew what it could do, I knew what I could lift, how I can push myself and feel strong and feel like a powerful woman carrying my baby, and now I just kind of feel deflated by that. So yeah, it is that mentality, and I think I was struggling because I was like, I didn't understand, because for me, I have conquered a lot of my self-love, and I know I'm going to gain weight in pregnancy, and I gained loads of weight before pregnancy, and I do love myself. I know that I am so much more than my body shape, and I'm not about to let myself, like I knew it wasn't that was getting to me. So it was really interesting having that. I felt like I was slipping back into that like mentality.
I think it's almost, do you think, in a weird way, it's kind of like that reminder that you're almost halfway through pregnancy and you unfortunately haven't been able to have the pregnancy that you wanted. Yeah. And you put, not loads of pressure, but you put a little bit of pressure on yourself early on, that you wanted to have an active pregnancy, you wanted to gym, you wanted to swim, you wanted to do all these things. And now obviously with lockdown and stuff, it's been far more difficult. And I think maybe now that you see that you're a little bit bigger and you've got a bigger bump, not bigger,
I'm like, it's too late.
Bump. Yeah, you're like, I'm this far from pregnancy, I haven't done anything.
And I'm like worrying, I'm like, I'm not going to be fit and strong enough for the labour, and it's like, no, I need to not think like that, because that's just not the case. I'm going to be absolutely fine to do all that. But it was good to know that, because I thought it's encouraged me now to just do more that I can from home. So I'm going to do a little bit of a pregnancy home workout today, which I haven't tried any pregnancy home workouts yet. I'm really excited to try that. And I've been doing a bit more yoga recently as well, which I'm finding really good. So I'm going to stick to yoga and home workouts and see how that makes me feel, because I think that'll be enough to make me feel like I'm working my body and using my muscles and building that strength whilst carrying my baby. I think that'll be good. It's
strange when you're so used to going to the gym, you're so used to your muscles being like a bit tight and a bit hard, and like leg muscles and arm muscles and chest and stuff. It's strange to then not have that feeling for a really long period of time.
It's literally just about the feeling of feeling healthy and feeling like I'm treating my body well, because it is not about, like, I do not care about stretch marks. I've already got more stretch marks on my inner thighs. Obviously I've gained a little bit of weight overall, and I just do not care about that. So it was hard to target into what it was, but it really was that mentality of like looking after my body and being strong and being fit and everything like that. Because I do love my bump still. I love it, because I freaking thank you I freaking show it off constantly. I'm still like on Instagram, I'm doing like a bump update every 2 seconds, so I still do love it. I don't want people to think that I don't actually like my bump. I do. I just have been having this weird association with feeling like unsexy and unproud of myself within pregnancy.
Pinpoint where it came from.
Yeah. And I also know that a lot of people do struggle with body dysmorphia or struggling with weight gain within pregnancy. So if you are then
like highly, like, you expect it, you know it's going to happen, and yet you still kind of...
It's still hard to see your body go through so much change. So if you are struggling with that, then it's really normal and it's understandable, and you just got to sort of take it at your own pace and do what feels right for you within your pregnancy. James is looking up whether...
Yeah, you can't have pate in pregnancy.
Oh, no!
No pate in pregnancy.
No pate. It's not safe to eat pate.
So I put in some nice fresh petit pois breads, which have just come out the oven. I'm going to have pate on mine.
Bought me a nice little pate, didn't you?
But I thought liver pate, because people said liver for high iron, and then apparently you can't eat liver. because it has too much vitamin A.
That's
can
a
harm
shame.
the baby, yeah. And just patty in general, you're apparently meant to avoid.
That's no fun.
It's funny because we read the list so often, but it's so easy to forget, isn't it?
Yeah, no, and there's loads of little ones. So now I just literally Google everything, to be honest. So back to baby.
Okay.
I thought I'd just show you a little picture. I love looking at the little pictures that they show me of what the baby's meant to look like. I like to vision that rather than a tomato in my stomach.
I don't know, I think tomatoes are cute. I can imagine come April, you know, a little tomato being born.
I wish it was as small as a tomato in April.
That would make life much easier.
Wish it stayed that small, yeah. Let's read anything interesting about the baby in week 19. This is a crucial time for development of your baby's senses. Oh yeah, we're waiting till the baby can I think it can start sort of anywhere from now that the baby can start hearing you. So I really want to start talking to it and making James sing to it.
Front placenta.
Yeah, it does affect it, I think.
That's so upsetting,
So I can't believe we forgot to say this in the 18-week scan video. I literally completely forgot to talk about it, and it was like the main thing that I found out within that scan.
Did we not talk about it?
No, and I was so confused because then I spoke about it on my Instagram stories. But so I haven't felt the baby move yet, which I was really looking forward to, and I know a lot of people felt it from 14, 15 weeks onwards. So I was wondering why I hadn't felt it yet, and he just showed me where my placenta was, and it's normal to have a placenta attached to the back. It's also normal to have it where I have it, which is at the front, but it's a little bit more rare, and it's a bit more sort of difficult when you have it at the front. So yeah, my placenta's right here on the front, in front of the baby. So the baby, when it kicks and punches against my stomach or moves about, the placenta coats the front of my stomach. So it's going to take a bit longer for me to feel the baby. And I'm also thinking it's definitely going to take longer for the baby to hear us, surely, because it has to go through the placenta, through my placenta into the baby. I don't know.
Yeah, we didn't ask the doctor about that, but if you guys know anything about that,
yeah, let me know if you do. Your baby's limbs are now in proportion to the rest of his body. They do say he or she just randomly on here.
I think every week they change it, don't they?
Yeah, they do. I'll change it to she because we know it's a she. She's busy kicking and flexing her arms and legs. You may even get to see her in action at your anomaly scan. Our scan is very soon, so hopefully we'll see her dancing.
Do you think
dancing.
so?
But I can't feel her, which is so weird because I'm I should be able to feel her dance.
On the last scan,
dancing
she had
tomato.
her knee by her ear.
I know, she was doing roly-polies, and I was like, how could I not feel that? It's a rolling-poling tomato in me. I don't know how I can't feel that. Oh, that's all we got this week.
I feel like the app entices you in early on with really exciting things, because obviously the baby grows for the first 12 weeks and then it just kind of gets bigger, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Is it 16, 14, I don't know.
12, I don't know.
And then it just kind of gets bigger. So from that point I was like, your baby's getting bigger. Your baby's getting bigger. Your baby's getting...
Well, to be fair, they do it every week and there is little to say.
Yeah, that's true.
Every single week. It's quite hard to find more to say about the baby.
Pate! I'm going to have pate. And then you can have chicken. Well, I prefer chicken burger sandwiches. I'm a bit jealous of you.
Pate. Pate.
Well, you can have it after April.
Thank you. Alcohol and we can do a soft cheese, wine and pate evening.
You can't imply really when you're breastfeeding.
Yeah, all right. In 2 years then, should we book it in a soft cheese, wine and pate date? So I thought I would show you guys some of the bras that I ordered, because another thing that I've been I wouldn't say struggling with is my growing boobs. My boobs have always been big. They were 32G on, I think, about a 32G. I've always had big boobs, haven't I, Boo?
Yeah, I've had big boobies, yeah.
Yeah, I've always had big boobies. They kind of never go, no matter how much weight I lose or gain. They just stay there as big bazunging boobies. It runs in my family. So yes, when I first got pregnant, they grew a little bit, and then recently they had another massive growth spurt. They were really sore one day, and I slept for 12 hours that night, which I keep joking to everyone. My boobs just knocked me out because they just needed to grow, and I just my body was just whoa, oh my god, you need to sleep so these boobs can just grow. And I woke up and they were visibly bigger in the morning. It was so freaking weird. So I was panicking. James didn't notice, no, because he's not even a bazungin booby guy. He's just yeah, cool, pair of boobs. Not even bothered. So then I was like, okay, I need to find some practical solution to bras, because I am currently wearing these Zara tops, which are great, but I think I need a little bit more support. And loads of you guys on my Instagram stories, as my chip nail, recommended Bravissimo. So I did a little bit of a crazy bra purchase from Bravissimo. But then after... Sorry, that's going to be really annoying, me trying to open all these packages. I'll just open them all and then show you. Look at how big my bras are, guys. For any of you that get cute little bralette petite things in your drawer, this is why I have so much wardrobe space. One drawer is taken up by one bra.
I know loads of you will feel me, the big boob gal gang. So I got this matching nude set, which I just showed you the bra for. This was just like my practical pregnancy nude set. Although a lot of people did say not to get underwired. That was after I made the order, just because it might disrupt your milk glands growing. So I was like, yeah, fair enough. I might stay away from underwired. So I got a lot of non-underwired, so that's good. This is such a cute set. This little purple flouncy set, and I love it because it doesn't look quite as big because it's not really got any padding in it. So it's just like a flouncy lacy, and I got matching pants to go with it as well. So that'll be like a cute sexy pregnancy set. And then I also got a cute little pink bralette, no underwire or no padding there as well. So I really like no underwire and no padding. And then I got this one, which is like a really thin layer of padding, which is like a nice sexy silky, what's the word I'm trying to look for? Silky, I think that's the word. That type of material, you know what I mean. And then I got some matching white undies. And then I got this, which is called a sleep bra, which is just meant to be really comfy. And this material is really soft. So there we go. That's all my pregnancy updates. They literally look so big, these bras. They could fit on my head. How's the sandwiches going? Is the pate nice?
Pate and the bread. The pate was okay, actually. It was a bit disappointing, the pate.
Oh, you've eaten yours, have you?
Well, I ate my pate.
Oh.
And then I'm going to have some chicken burgers with you.
Oh, okay. Nice.
And then you have all the chicken burgers.
No, you love a chicken burger and a petit pal. When I first met James, you used to have loads.
That was like my uni food, wasn't it?
Yeah, you used to like make me chicken burger baguettes, and I used to be like, oh my god, just so cool.
Best thing ever.
Like, oh my
so
god.
Cool and like somehow really skinny, but like eat like crap.
Oh my god, he used to be. James literally used to have no fat on him. I remember, used to literally sit on your bed, and your stomach was just like. I was like, where is your, like, even skin rolls?
And I've always eaten rubbish.
And so what happened? I'm not sure.
Well, I used to exercise constantly.
Oh, yeah, that was it.
I used to play so much sports.
Same.
I used to just play rugby like 5 times a week.
Yeah, no one sustains that though,
No,
do they?
that's their thing. But that's why you can get away with it as a kid, because you don't stop. And then when you become adults and you have sedentary jobs, you can't get away with it.
I love our adult bodies though.
Yeah, same. I'm an adult now. I'm an adult.
This is an adult body.
I've got my beer belly coming along.
Okay, so we finished our dinner. We just watched a little bit of TV.
Lunch.
We are, lunch. We are now going to just do some random organising little bits and bobs that we have to do of the house. As you can see, the hallway's a little bit of a mess and just random stuff. Like I need to take down my autumny Halloweeny decorations. So I still have my pumpkin tree up, which I'm not going to change until I do replace them with the baubles, and I need to buy some, like, I haven't decided what type of baubles.
We have some baubles in the attic at the moment, so we could...
I know, I was thinking I might go up there today and have a look at what Christmas decks we've got.
Defo.
And just see what we've got to work
I'll come
with.
up with you. Let's go up now.
Let's go up now. Got a couple of other little, like, pumpkins, and I've got my... It's going mouldy, my freaking pumpkin thing in the fireplace. So I need to get rid of that and my dead flowers. So, just kind of like a little revamp. Are you going to play this in every vlog now? That's beautiful. Is it sending you to sleep, Mila? Very talented.
Yeah, still on my pre-grade 1 pieces.
Yeah. What did you just say we're going to do? Oh, go in the garage. Attic. That's the one. So we've done a big clear out and just scrapped all the stuff from autumn, Halloween, and just some other mess around the house.
Apart from your pumpkin tree.
Where's my pumpkin tree? Oh, that, yes. The pumpkin tree is staying until I replace with baubles for Christmas.
Which we do now have.
I have gathered, guys, all of our Christmas decorations from the attic. I don't even know what we've got in here.
I swear we had more. This is
I swear we had more as well, and half of them are smashed, which is really sad. Remember this, James? We bought this because we loved it.
That is cute, to be fair. It's strange when it's like really sunny to put up Christmas decorations.
I know. I'm not putting any up yet. I'm just having a look at what we've got because I've been doing a little bit of Christmas decoration shopping, and I didn't want to buy any. It's gonna play music. Oh. Wish you a Merry Christmas, we wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Oh my gosh, that just makes me so happy.
It is so cute, but it goes on for ages, and then obviously it just slows down, and at the end it's like, we miss you.
So anyway, I collected loads of the stuff that we had in the attic. Okay, and I'm just having a little look at what we've got because I don't want to double buy anything. And also I'm having a look at some stuff like this, for example. I was looking at it and I was like, oh, that doesn't really suit our decor anymore. We're trying to go for more like neutral colours and stuff. And I was like, oh, I'll just see if there's another one online. And then I thought, no, this is just wooden. I can so easily just paint this white. All I need to do is paint it all. Oh my gosh, why is that still going? You wound it for so long. You knew that was gonna happen. Oh my god. And then I'm just gonna like paint the numbers a different colour as well. And I thought that would be quite cute, just rather than buy another one. Because look, it's looking a little bit run down. So I thought I'd spruce that up.
That'd be dope.
And I got some other bits in there. So I just got loads of bits to look at. And then I also, I'm just about...
Halo, I see your halo.
Okay. Also, this. So we have this fireplace behind here, which I've just taken everything out of, and it's just really ugly. Sorry, fireplace, but you're just very ugly in there. The rest of the fireplace, I blooming love, but inside there is just not very cared. Oh my gosh, what are you doing? You're like a 5-year-old. Stop singing. Your little toy just turned off. Now stop.
Yes,
I'm in a sassy pregnant mood. Okay, let me talk Christmas.
You can talk Christmas. I'm going to go for a run.
Okay, goodbye. Yes, and I'm going to do a pregnancy workout after, and that's only going to be like 15-minute home workout. So James is going to go on a run now.
For like a good hour.
Wow.
6-hour run, might do a marathon.
So sporty. So I put this canvas here to kind of block it, and I'm just about to ask on my Instagram stories. I thought it would be fun to do like a piece of embroidery to kind of, and I'll push it properly against and maybe just like tape it on, not tape it, sort of super glue like one of the corners so it'll stay flat. And then it'll just look quite funky and quite cute, I think. I'm not sure how it'll turn out. But my two options are, I either want to write Home Sweet Home or something about home, or like go really the opposite and do like a fire. So like some logs and a fire. Can't decide which one I want to go with. I would usually ask you guys and then wait for your response, but I kind of want to start on it. I feel like it's going to take me a little while. Kind of want to start on it now, so I don't have time to wait for your guys' response. So I would love to hear what you think anyway. But I'm going to post that on my Instagram story now and see what people think about which one I should do. Bye, have fun on your run.
No, I won't have fun.
Why?
But I will run.
Why? Bye, have fun.
I'll try.
Okay, so I have set up the room for... This must be on the wrong setting. Oh yeah, it is. 1 second. I think that's going to be better. So I've set up the room for a workout. James is just heading off on his run. I have asked the Instagram stories. I'm going to see what the result is after my 18-minute workout. I've just gotten up. I've never done one before off YouTube, so I've just gotten up this one here. I'll let you know how it goes. Wish me luck. Oh my gosh, I feel so good after doing that. I was looking through all the workouts on there and I was like, these aren't like anything that I usually do at the gym. Like at the gym, I'm usually just at the squat rack doing like maximum 10 reps of just different types of weightlifting, compound lifts and all that kind of stuff. So like these kind of HIIT home workouts, I love doing them, but when I've been training at the gym for a long time, I kind of get in my mindset that I'm like, they're not for me, blah, 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 blah. That was so for me. I'm literally gonna do a different one of those pregnancy workouts every day. Or, well, I'll listen to my body. If my body wants to do it one day, I'll do it that day. And if it needs to rest, I'll rest. I feel so empowered, I mean, I wasn't even lifting heavy weights or anything. It's not about that for me to feel strong and empowered. I just like using my body and challenging my body and having, even if it's not a major struggle, just struggling a little bit and just using those muscles and those, just feeling like I am putting my body to use. I love it, I love it, I love it. I'm so happy. I feel so revitalized by it. I feel so proud of myself and just fabulous. And Mila is literally just giving me the stares here. She's just literally staring at me. What, my little pooper? Are you proud of me for doing an 18-minute workout? I'm so happy about that. And I know James will really enjoy his run as well. He usually takes a little bit longer than 20 minutes, so he's probably going to be out for a little bit longer. So I'm going to jump in the shower and just get myself ready for a relaxed evening, I think. So I've just showered, taken off my makeup, got in my PJs. I've got my baby mama top on. In the Style sent me this because they brought out their maternity range with Danny Dyer, and it's so cute. My little star PJs. And I'm gonna tint my eyebrows before James gets back. Every now and then I tint my eyebrows, and I love them when they're tinted, because it just brings them a little bit more zhuzh. But then every single time I forget to do it, and then it takes me like a couple of months before I remember how much I love tinting my eyebrows. So I'm gonna try and tint them now. Always freaks James out when I tint them, because when you put the paste on, it goes super brown. He's like, your eyebrows aren't staying like that, are they? Their eyebrows aren't gonna stay like that, are they? They're like slugs on my face, and I love getting his reaction to that. And he still hasn't come back from his run yet. He's been out there for ages. Hope he's okay. Okay, so my eyebrow solution paste stuff is on. I actually decided, I'm not sure how this is gonna turn out. I always decide things at the last minute and then they just go completely wrong. Last time I did all the way up to the front of my eyebrow, and it was just too dark at the front, and like then my eyebrows at the front aren't very well shaped, so I kind of just always pinch out my pencil and go for like a faded look in the middle. So I've just done no eyebrow stuff there, so it just kind of looks faded and natural, and then darkened the edges. I think that's gonna work for the look I'm going for, but I'm unsure. James is back from his run. He's been doing the bins.
I'm not this out of breath back from my run.
No, but you are from doing the bins. Oh, I see what you mean. Yes. You're not out of breath at all. I see. Yes, James has just done the bins. Look at the good old husband he is.
Oh, I know. It's my one chore of the house, otherwise woman does everything.
Oh, yes. I'm always busy doing all the chores, guys, as the woman of the house. So I'm just going to check my result of... I've just been snacking on Baby Bells and Coke Zero. What else do I snack on whilst pregnant? No, I asked people what to do on the embroidery in there, and I'm also going to sort through the Christmas decorations when we watch TV later. So I've just left them all there for now.
Sounds like a plan.
I asked people whether to do a fireplace in there or Home Sweet Home. What do you think won?
Fireplace.
I haven't looked yet.
Let's have a look at what graphics you used.
It'll be on there, it'll show it.
I think fireplace. What do you think?
I think Home Sweet Home, potentially because the picture of the fire that I used wasn't that nice.
Well, that's why I wanted to see the photos.
I know! Let me see if you agree with what I've done. Ready?
Yeah, well, I'd say Home Sweet Home from those pictures.
Oh, that's a shame. What would you pick? No.
Yeah, I think the fireplace would be tough, so I always go for that Home Sweet Home.
Yeah, I think fireplace is a nice idea, but it would be too hard.
I think no matter what we do, I think long term we should potentially investigate having an electric fire installed in there.
Yes. So I was asking James about that, and I think you agree.
Well, yes, as long as it can be done. But like, do we not like gas fires?
Well,
like, why don't we just get the fire service?
We can. It's just ugly. It's just like, I guess you can get it probably done out nicely, but it's just, it looks so grotty. Like,
oh, so like the front of it and stuff.
Just this, like, and all.
I guess that's what's kind of like real about it though, because the point of a gas fire is like you see.
But look, it's got like trickling black blood.
Yeah, because of the fact it's an actual fire.
I know.
Like electric fires, they're not really proper fires, are they? When that's a proper fire.
I'm sure they could make it look cute whilst being a proper fire though. And this is.
You just have to clean it.
This is so rusty.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know.
Yeah, because we're not particularly big cleaners, it would make sense to go for
an electric fire. Something in there. But yeah, like we said, this isn't going to be our long-term lounge area.
But I do think it's going to be
we'll still get
very
something.
Important room for us.
Oh yeah, we were saying that, weren't we?
Like because obviously the snug next door, it really is going to be literally a sofa and a TV. And I don't even think we'll have space for like a proper Christmas tree or anything.
Yeah.
So I can see like this being our, like our actual social room. We'll have our Christmas tree over there, so this will all be decorated lovely. So I do think we'll really use this quite well.
This year we're going to put the Christmas tree in front of the window there, and I'm sure it will go there most years. So yeah, I think that's a good point. What James said yesterday, he thinks this will be like...
hang your stockings on the fire.
And like Christmas morning, we'd probably in the future come down here to do like presents and stuff.
Have presents, because it's just a nicer space to do that. When next door, it's going to be lovely, but for the purpose of watching TV and snuggling. Yeah, that is true. So yeah, we'll definitely do something with the fire in the future, but for now I'm going to do a cheesy little canvas. And I think I'm going to do Home Sweet Home. Yes, I will, because it won the poll. Do it.
and it'll be easier. So we have made some fajitas.
It's fajita night, kids.
Fajitas, cheese, salad.
Chicken fajita. Salsa. And we have to get both salsa because Carys doesn't like the hot salsa, and the cool sauce just isn't tasty at all. It just tastes like watery tomatoes.
It does not. I cannot stand anything hot. I'm honestly the worst. And we are watching Netflix.
Yes, we finished our Schitt's Creek series, like we talked about. Friends from college.
Friends from college.
Quite enjoying it so far.
I've never heard anyone talk about it though, so I'd love to know if any of you have seen it and whether it's good, because it's quite intriguing.
Because it's 2019, 2020.
Okay.
So like the first season was last year, but I'm enjoying it.
This is our night, fajita night, and friends
from college.
From college.
So that's it from us in this video, guys. We hope that you enjoyed.
Thank you for watching.
Yeah, we're just finishing off our episode of Friends from College, and then we're going to head off to bed. We've been sleeping so much more since Carys got pregnant because obviously we both need to get lots of sleep for the baby.
We're going to have a shock when the baby gets here.
We're going to have such a shock because we are sleeping like a ridiculous amount.
It's not that much. We're just getting a good 8 hours a night.
But we're getting like 9 most nights. And then like some nights you get 12. I don't. I do sometimes stay up later than you, but...
Yeah, we are sleeping a lot, to be fair. It's because we're going to bed earlier, but then still waking up at 8.
Yeah.
Earlier and earlier. It's just getting earlier and earlier every night.
Bed at like 10:30 and up at 8.
We hope you guys enjoyed.
Yeah, give the video a like if you did. Comment below on your thoughts. Subscribe if you're new. Turn your notes on. We'll see you soon, guys.
Love you. Bye.
Bye.